Up next, hold on. Today we're headed across the American countryside to relive the grand and sometimes nefarious lives of our country's shaping hands. Each of us are about to take on the role of train tycoons, trying to claim every spike and rail. We're right on track to play Ticket to Ride. Ticket to Ride is one of the great gateway games to draw non-gaming folks into the tabletop gaming world. Its simplicity lets you explain the game in the time it takes to set it up. The game takes place during the westward expansion of the railroad, in which we, as railroad barons, acquire goals such as these that connect US cities and assign point values to these connections. For example, Montreal to Atlanta is 9 points. Portland all the way to Nashville is 17 points. And Seattle all the way to New York is a whopping 22 points. Now, on each player's turn, they will take one of the following 3 actions. Draw 2 cards face up from the board, or draw blindly from the top of the deck. The exception to this is if you draw the Rainbow Train card face up from the board, then you only draw 1 card as your action. Rainbow Train car sounds like either a 70s band or a bar in the Castro district. You can cash in cards to fill a train route by placing your train pieces on it. Or you can choose to get tickets. You draw 3 ticket cards and choose at least 1, and can keep up to all 3. Now, this is a risky move, because if you complete these objectives, you score points noted on the card. But if you do not complete these routes by the end of the game, you will subtract the amount from your total points. And somebody comes along and probably takes away that sweet train baron mustache or beard you've got going on. All of which completely sucks. Points earned by completing tickets are only revealed at the end of the game and are kept in secret. Now, the other way that players can score points is by playing trains and claiming railways. The length of trains that you build result in immediate points that are tracked during the game along the edge of the board. For example, building a 1-car train earns 1 point. Building a 3-car train earns 4 points. And building a 6-car train earns 15 points. So making a longer train means more points and a far better mustache. In fact, the player with the longest continuous train scores an additional 10 points. Gather up your mustache wax and have your tickets at the ready, because we're about to take a Ticket to Ride. That looked awkward.